Economists. Some critics of the media have contended that negative news reports on the state of the economy can actually harm the economy because such reports damage people's confidence in it. Okay. And this lack of confidence in turn adversely affects people's willingness to spend money. So we're saying that some of these critics say that whenever you report negative news reports, it hurts the economy because it hurts people's confidence, and that confidence makes people not want to spend money. But studies show that spending trends correlate very closely with people's confidence in their own immediate economic situations. Thus, these media critics are mistaken. So, what is our conclusion?
That the media critics are mistaken, that the negative news reports harm the economy.
Yes. And we're saying that because studies show that spending trends correlate very closely with people's confidence in their own immediate situation. So then those people are wrong. Is that a valid argument?
I know it's not because I know there's a flaw, but I can't figure out what the flaw is. Spending trends correlate very closely with people's confidence.
So what is this person like? Okay, if you were going to destroy this argument, why, and like you're going to say that these media critics are not wrong, what would you do to defend them? What would you say?
Ooh. I would defend that. I mean, I would probably have to give another reason, like some other reason why the negative reports harm the economy.
Okay, let's focus on why. What is the media's support? So the media says that negative news reports on the state of the economy can actually harm the economy because these reports damage people's confidence and then people don't spend money. But then
Oh,
we say, hey, spending trends correlate very closely with our confidence in our own economic situation. So these people were wrong.
so maybe I could say something about how the news reports don't actually affect their confidence at all, or like maybe they don't make them lose confidence.
Well, they would still be mistaken then, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and start with A and see what we can do.
Okay. One's level of confidence in one's own economic situation affects how one perceives reports about the overall state of the economy.
Okay, so do we ignore this fact that one's like confidence in my own situation puts a lens on how I perceive the economy? Because this is a flaw, so it's asking us, what do we fail to consider?
I guess it doesn't matter that they do that, even if they did. But I don't really know.
Let's leave A. Let's leave A. All right, let's go on to B.
Okay. News reports about the state of the economy are not always accurate. No, because I don't know if they're accurate or not, but if they're negative.
Yeah, and like when we say we fail to consider the fact that news reports are not always accurate, well, when we're saying these media critics are mistaken, that actually would just support our conclusion. So that's not exposing our flaw. All right, let's go ahead and go to C.
People who pay no attention to economic reports in the media always judge accurately whether their own economic situation is likely to deteriorate or improve. Judge accurate. I don't think so.
Yeah, our argument isn't about the people that pay no attention to the reports, right? Like this is very irrelevant.
This one, I think this one was tough because I had trouble figuring out what the flaw was and like what I was even trying to look for.
No, that's fair. So then when that happens, we have to go through, does this happen and is it a problem?
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but couldn't.
Awesome.
I was getting stuck.
Okay, let's go to D.
Okay. People who have little confidence in the overall economy generally take a pessimistic view concerning their own immediate economic situations.
So what would D mean for a conclusion? Actually, let's skip over D for a second and just go to E.
Okay. An economic slowdown usually has a greater impact on the economic situations of individuals if it takes people by surprise than if people are forewarned. No, that.
Yeah, very irrelevant. All right, so now we're just between A and D.
Mhm.
And so let's go back up to A. What is A saying?
Okay. One's level of confidence in one's own economic situation. Okay, so your confidence in your situation affects how you perceive reports. So, how you think about the reports about the overall state of the economy. So, how you are doing, how your personal finances are, perceives how you
take in this report.
in this report. Yeah.
All right, now let's go to D.
Okay. So, people who have little confidence in the overall economy generally take a pessimistic view concerning their own immediate economic situations. Okay. So,
Which one pokes a hole in, or which one pokes a hole into that the media is actually not wrong, that this does happen? Which one allows for the media to be true?
well, I guess if they already see it as negative when they're watching it, if they already think about it being pessimistic when they're watching it, then it's not gonna. They're gonna view all of the news reports as negative.
Yes. So if people who have little confidence, so it's D, people who have little confidence in the overall economy generally take a pessimistic view concerning their own situation. So maybe what the media reports is what causes them to have little confidence. And so even though our confidence is closely related to our economic situation, it's like, well, yeah, but we're taking a pessimistic, like normally I think like I'm doing great, I'm fine, like, but whenever there's like any type of like economy, what do they call it, a recession, then maybe I don't think I'm doing so great because I'm nervous about it. But what caused me to look at my situation and think, oh, I'm not doing so great? The news.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, or kind of.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm there. I had it down to these two.
And so this A is just reversing it,
Okay.
where it's saying like our level of confidence in our own economic situation. This is the opposite. This says like our own, this actually would support that the media is mistaken, where it's like our personal thing is what impacts how we perceive the news, where D is telling us that the news impacts how we perceive our personal situation.
Okay. 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 That makes more sense.
That's a tough one.
No, that one was tough because I read the whole thing